Hello guys, welcome to March Wrapped. This is where I create a vision board for every month of the year to commemorate what essentially happened in that month, because I found myself last year lamenting in my journals and I wanted a way to make my journals more fun. So I was like, why don't I just, talk about what I did each month and make a picture of it. To be honest guys, March was really boring. Even the way I feel right now, I feel bored. March was really boring. It was quite underwhelming. It was one of those months where you're just going through the motions and doing the things that have to get done, but nothing exciting is happening. And that annoys me because I'm a person who likes excitement, and I kind of have realized you can't have excitement all the time, but that is what I want. So March was quite a boring month, let's be real. First of all, let's look at the board. Even the board is more boring. It's just simply more drab, but let's keep it real. Anyway, songs of the month. So these are my top 10 songs that I played this month. Number 1 is Shindressa, Too Much. I feel like I have this habit of just listening to the same songs anyway, so this was probably in my last month one as well. Number 2 is Dagger Rhythm Cypher. This is like one of those TikTok songs. It's more like dancehall based. Depending on your algorithm, you may or may not have seen it. It depends what type of algorithm you have, but it's like dancehall. Second one is Mamacita. It's by the same people who did the previous song. Dancehall inspired, but I think they're all from Toronto. Fourth one is Nursery Rhymes by Craft God. Again, more dancehall. I don't know, I really got into my dancehall bag last month. It makes more sense because I've been feeling more excited for Carnival, and even though dancehall is not the basis of Carnival, I've been listening to a lot of soca and a lot of dancehall together. Number 5 is called Smoothies and Snacks by Layla. This just came up on a suggestion. It was like an R&B song that I thought was really cute, and so I've been listening to the whole month. I like songs that feel like flowy, and people who have like voices that are enchanting. I find her voice quite like enchanting. Number 6 is Sweet Lies by Shindressa. Again, had her album on repeat, R&B. Number 7 was Jump It by Boy Dingo, and so that plays into what I was saying about listening to loads of soca. Number 8 was Forbidden Feelings by Nia Archives, which is like a drum and bass song, so that kind of harps back to what I was listening to in January. I haven't been listening to as much drum and bass. I was really heavy on it in January and February. Number 9 is Moon by Amaria. I'm always going to be listening to R&B. I'm always going to be listening to her. She's one of my top artists. And number 10 is Whatever You Like by Shindressa. Yeah, that's no surprise to me. It's a healthy mix of R&B and dancehall like it always is. I would say give me song recommendations, but I'm very, I don't know. I like to find my own music. Now, in terms of my subscriber count, I have 2,746. Well, I had that at the end of March. To be honest, I felt like in March I was more uninspired with my YouTube. I think it's because I was still finishing up my 75 hard, which I found quite draining towards the end. And I just started to think about like, what do I actually want to post? Like, I want my social media to feel more fun than it feels at the moment. So I've just kind of been brainstorming about that. And I think that reflected in the subscriber counts and just how I feel about YouTube overall. Now, in terms of fun outings, I only went one place this month. There's a little screenshot of, you can't even see it properly, it's a screenshot of the crowd because I went to see Jocelyn's Cabaret live. Well, that was my intention, but as you guys know, like, I just love reality TV and I like quite controversial characters. Jocelyn Hernandez is an extremely controversial character, but I really like aspects of her personality, and I like her show and I like the dancers. So I was like, do you know what? I don't go anywhere, let me go. Me and my sister get the tickets, they're £50, we go to the club. It's quite funny talking to people outside the club because it's like, I don't feel like I'm around a lot of people who watch this kind of reality TV because it is quite lowbrow, like it's quite ghetto. I don't know, I'm not around a lot of people like that. My siblings don't watch it, it's literally just me and my sister. She only watches some, but I watch the most. So it was quite nice to actually talk to people who have the same interest in that way and see the faces of the people who are also viewing the stuff that you view. However, when we got inside the club, we were waiting for 2 hours and I was getting irritated because I was looking at the venue, there wasn't enough, like the dancers need a stage to perform, there was no stage. So I was like, why am I waiting in a venue when I know when they turn up, they have nowhere to perform and it's just subpar. So I ended up leaving and I didn't even get to see her perform. I didn't regret leaving, I was just irritated that it wasn't planned properly. My sister did stay and she filmed bits and like the performance wasn't good. They were literally dancing on top of a bar top, like twerking on a bar top, leg up. It's not what I came there for. I came to see the cabaret. I've seen it on TV, but I came to see it in person. So that was disappointing and that was the only time I really went out this month. So now, next thing we're going to talk about is outfit picks. Now, because I didn't really go out, and when I did go Jocelyn's Cabaret, I just re-wore an outfit that I had already worn because that outfit that I wanted to wear didn't look nice. So I kind of had a little flare up. I basically have no outfit pics from this month. What I did stick in was a picture of the new trainers I got for work and the new two-piece I got for work because that was my goal. It says, did I meet my February goals and of getting new work outfits? And I in fact did. I'm actually really happy with my work outfits, but sometimes when I invest in my work outfits, I feel irritated because I'm like, why am I investing in my work outfits and I have nothing to wear out, and why don't I go out? So it's kind of like a feedback loop. But yeah, I don't have any outfit pics because I didn't do shit, and it's kind of adding to the whole March being boring, me feeling frustrated. However, aside from that frustration, I really enjoyed cooking for the whole of March, and I made some different recipes. Here you have homemade granola. I made my own granola bars, chicken and rice, but the rice I tried was like 0 carb rice, and then I made my own English muffins. So I was really happy with the food that I made. But then sometimes I'm just like, I get it, like I'm making food, but I was like, I want to just have fun. I want to have fun. And I keep saying this like somebody is stopping me, but it's my life. Like I'm actually 26. I need to do, there's nothing stopping me. Another thing I deeply enjoyed was my nail set of the month. This is my favorite nail set so far. Now, they came out just like the picture. The picture's quite dark, but this is what my nails look like. I got them much shorter than the picture, but I was just so impressed with the way they looked. Like, sometimes I'll get a nail set and I'm kind of like, I can't wait till the next one. This one, like, it's stunning. I love it. I think it's just so like streamlined, it's so feminine, it goes with I just love it. So I'm really happy with my nails. Now it's time to talk about the peak, the pit, and the theme of the month. Now, I think the theme of the month was, I don't want to say frustration, but I just felt it was very autopilot. Like it was giving autopilot, going through the motions, no standout moment. And I'd say the peak of my month, let me think, what was the peak of my month? Oh, I think the peak of my month was feeling well rested, which is quite a boring answer, but it's true. Like, take time off of work every single week, which is not something I always do. And I feel like that really helped me to not feel so tired all the time. So I'm really, really appreciative of that. Another peak is actually beginning to wear makeup again. Like I started to wear makeup to work and it just changed my mood. Because you know when you work all the time and it's like, what if I work all the time and I don't go out, then I never get to look nice. And so wearing makeup to work changed my mood. And obviously, you know, all my colleagues had comments as well. Good comments, but it lifted my spirit. I'm the type, like if I look good or I like the way that I look, then I feel happy. In terms of the pit of the month, I would have to say it's Jocelyn's Cabaret. That pissed me off so much. Like I was really rooting for the Puerto Rican princess and the show was not good. My experience was not good, so that was the pit. Now, what goals do I have for April? I don't want to make it arbitrary. I feel like saying get back outside, but what I will say is I need two outings this month, at least 2 outings with lots of photos so I can show you guys. Anyway, let me show you guys the board one more time. Now, if you guys have been doing this or anything similar, please share it with me because I'm interested. I want to be interested in other people's lives because my life is a bit boring right now. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next one.